music.
Hi guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of
Always wanted to ask
Hades.
you something, Father. Whose skull is
Hey,
that
we're
there on
finally
your
learning
shoulder?
whose skull's on their
If
shoulder.
it's not too personal.
We're just going to talk a bit and then do a run.
I did not chronicle all Typhon's wretched offspring, boy. No one did. Some of them sit upon our shoulders now, lest we forget that things could easily have turned out rather differently, and much, much worse.
Wearing the skulls of his enemies, very
So
hardcore.
these are just the remains of the spawn of the most hideous monstrosity of all time, which you and your brother slew. Got it? I guess putting the dead in their place is all part of the job. I can hardly imagine what it was like before you and the Olympians took charge.
You're better off.
Hi Justine. You asked if I'm okay for the last Minecraft stream. I feel better than I did, but I'm still pretty upset about it.
Make it to my cottage on the surface, Zagreus?
I just got to make the canal bigger.
Are doing all right?
I couldn't make it all the way there, Mother. It's like, without your presence on the surface, I'm unable to hang on for very long at all.
Ah, I was afraid of that. Well, don't despair. I placed a charm upon my seedlings there that ought to keep them flourishing well on their own. Your duty now is simply to escape. You keep it up.
Alright, so now she is freeing me of my obligation to do a good job with her garden, so that's good.
You understand? If you don't shake...
Oh, I hear you loud and clear, Thanatos. And let me tell you, they will have the greatest...
Is Hypnos trying to get fired? That's funny.
I feel like I'm not getting through to you, brother. Well, after the inevitable happens, don't come telling me I didn't try.
Don't worry, I won't.
And we will give Ambrosia to Achilles.
Than you, sir. So when next you are off duty...
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this. And getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Exactly, Justine. Just a few days until I get early off of work.
Positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
See, that's why you give such good advice right there. Achilles, sir, you happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about.
Oh man, I hope I can get a chariot. You're on winter break for a while? Awesome. Very exciting.
It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified. Apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
Oh, he did.
Golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Well, I think that Daedalus would certainly agree. Heard that he fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
That it did, most definitely, sir.
Alright, so everybody agrees that we are hilarious. And we're just going to head to the shop real quick, see if he's got anything good. No, not really. We have 14 Titan Blood, so we're going to upgrade something, whatever weapon we choose to be using, unless it's the shield, which we've already upgraded, the thing that we like the best on. Has Sid been around? Not a ton. Alright, so... Excalibur's fun. It slows down things, you know, but I feel like a more normal run could be fine too. So this would be more cast focused, and this would be more attack focused. Let's go with special dislodging them.
Stygius, awakened.
And we'll just use the maxed up Poseidon sword. That'll use all of our blood, but now our cast will be great. And there's just a couple more of these. Do I like saucy noodles or butter noodles more? Like it's just like a general like sort of pasta thing. I prefer the complexity of sauces. We're gonna go with Ares here. No, we're gonna go with Dionysus, because he's more fun. And I think his boons are fine early. Now, we need to take some pacts that we've not escaped with yet. So we'll give foes bonus damage. And then we'll do the deadline, and then we'll do the benefits package. Oh no, I need to go to 6. Oh, heightened security. I don't want that on. Alright, and now benefits package. We've already had benefits package, but we still need to... Oh, that one was on too. I hate that one. We're not taking that one again. We could do this without any bonus. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, and that'll be 6. Oh, man. I need to get these achievements. But the rewards are good, too. Why not just be bold, right? And if it's this is just going to give us the hard labor one, but that's fine. And that'll be okay. A little bit at a time is okay. I need to get out, you know.
If you think otherwise, why then, don't let me stop you.
I mean, I could just be doing, like, Heat 0 to try to get some of them, but then it, you know, it seems like we're doing things in an all-right order. We'll work it out.
Isn't that the overflowing cup I handed down to you?
He's pleased that we like the thing. Alright, we're gonna take Dash to Hangover. No. Cast to Festive Fog seems fine as a base. Or actually, no, this is terrible. I forgot. Well, this is an awful choice. But we can go in here and try to get it. We might have screwed up enough to want to give up, but we're going to see if we can make it work. Because my sword is supposed to be a thing that happens with the cast, and then I changed it so now it won't get stuck in them. So the whole point of my interaction now isn't there. But hey, we get an achievement. That was easier than I thought. We clear a gate without taking damage. So, in spite of me feeling like I made mistakes, it all works out so far. And the cast already does really solid damage. And then, I guess the sword makes it do more damage all the time. So even though we don't have the synergy knocking it out, if we're hitting for 240 when we drop the bombs on him right now, without any more synergy, that's a really good nuke, right? Yeah, it's an excellent nuke. We'll be able to basically ride that one in for a while. There we go. We fulfill the prophecy. So I think that's the heightened security one taken care of. We got the last of the special abilities that we hadn't seen yet. Yep, this build is very strong right now. It just remains to be seen if we can get anything else that's going to increase it. There we go.
That lush and lecher Dionysus counts you as a friend?
Oh, come on, Artemis. I'm friends with everybody. Let me see. You just realized the skull in the Monster Energy cans has the Ghost Team logo from Call of Duty. All right, then yes, I have seen the thing. I remember you were talking about that in the past, and I wasn't sure. And I looked at like the picture, and I wasn't sure, but yeah, it is a thing that I've seen. We'll take any % crit. Yeah.
The dead had better hide.
And then Charon here, yeah.
Sounds like Charon's breathing up ahead.
Oh man, we are 3 gold pieces short. How disappointing. And it's an Athena boon tune. Oh man, what a bummer, right? What a devastation. I just hate so much not getting all of my dreams to come true, but it'll be alright. After all, I've gotten, like, an achievement this run already. 2 achievements, so There aren't very many left. I was at like 11 or so. And we, if we complete this escape, then we'll get another one for sure.
Power of Olympus.
Higher cast damage, yeah. Another 1% could have been fine, but we'll figure out what the right thing is later.
I'm out. Can't do that.
Although it would be nice to get something to make me stronger that wasn't the cast, even though the cast is great right now. Here we go. This is a great chance.
Hold fast to your resolve, cousin, and climb on toward the surface.
Attack, yes.
Strength of
Now, the trap reduction would be fine, but I could just theoretically play smarter. Theoretically. That'll happen. Theoretically. Never. But the attack for deflect will let me do my typical playstyle of running around frenetically. And most importantly, it's going to be some damage on the top, because protecting me from traps is protecting me from bad behavior, but what I need is strength. I don't need the game to try to help me out. I just need to get through it faster.
crushed. Not yet.
And we're using the thing where the darkness doesn't restore our hit points because we have to get the achievement. Since we'll hear a lot. All right, here we are going to talk to Sisyphus.
And you'll keep busy with your boulder if you know what's good for you, you little cheat. Don't go thinking I'm not.
Because we're trying to help him out, and Megara needs to chill.
I appreciate your vigilance, madam, and surely I'll be getting Baldy up this very hill in no time flat, despite the fact that I have never once achieved
Despite the fact that I have never once achieved this. I love how cheerful he is here.
He's back again, Baldy.
You've really never gotten Baldy to the top before.
Never got the boulder to the top, not even once. Always tumbles down right at the very end. Lost count after the 19,000th time or so. But you know what? One of these days, I bet it's going to stick.
Indeed. Alright, we're going to take the Obol here because we've got all the other stuff.
Cheers, mate.
And now here at Charon, we'll be able to buy 2 boons if he's got them for sale. Please have 2 for sale. He's got, well, we'll be able to get this. The Aphrodite call is very, very strong, and we can be pleased with that. The Aphrodite call is just a massive, massive nuke, and it also is good in smaller doses.
What happened to your weapon, Zagreus? I sensed its power long before you turned up.
Hey, and now we've got a maxed up Poseidon sword, and Megara is impressed.
Stygius and I have been getting much more closely acquainted lately, Meg. Would you care?
You, Anna. Kill!
I'm empty. Fan, help.
Hate to butt in.
Thanatos here?
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, she was too close to her max. Yeah, I gotta chill. I'm taking way too much damage here. We just need to be dropping these in. And now this is happening. I don't know what it does, but it can't be good. We just have to get through this alive. No, I've still got a couple of lives left. I feel confident about everything except for this fight. The Lerna fight will be fine because you can just drop in damage on the Hydra and it can't get away like old Megara can. I can't. When they're moving around, I'm going to sound like an idiot again. I can't tell which one is the real one. They all look the same. You know, that's probably part of the points. You know, it's why they all have the same color scheme, is to make it harder. All the lights on the screen look identical to me in the moment.
See you back home.
But it will hopefully be alright. Dionysus Cup, 21 more. We might as well keep on going with it and just try for better bonds from him. Not least because I just don't really believe in Ares' bond very much. Here we go, 20% more damage on the cast. This is going to
let's go up.
Get us bashing. We need to go quick. Need to go quick. Time is of the essence. We're not on a timer, but time is of the essence. The very small healing amounts from going room to room, it's okay, but it's a little bit of an adjustment. I guess it would be more of a thing on low heat, where you're not getting your prizes and you would be getting massive HP boosts, but I can think of only a few reasons to go low heat. I mean, if you were just trying to see how fast you could go to break your records, which I very well might do sometime.
The power of the gods.
All right, here we go. Significantly more damage on the attack. Yeah, we'll take that. Because the call is the cast is already pretty strong. What's here? 75 gems. Nope. Eurydice or the Art of a Spoon. Ah, man, this is rough. I do love seeing Eurydice. Story over power.
They're both here.
I would love to listen to them sing, but unfortunately I don't have time.
As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend.
The Eurydice design's so good.
Themselves conspire to ensure Eurydice and I would meet and
very tree-like.
Fall in love, and then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now don't you start with that again, you get me, Orphe? Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Well, you're correct, of course, my dear.
Here we'll... Guess we might even swap for it, but that would also, now that it's upgraded in rarity, that would be good, so maybe, but I think we're going to just stick with the Dionysus cast because, well, if it's doing 300, we still need a special. I would love to get like an Aphrodite or even like a Demeter, something, because we've got a deflect on the auto attack, which is good enough to ride on the back of for a whole run, essentially. If you're auto attacking a lot, you'll be fine. All right, more Dionysus, more Dionysus. We've got the cup. We are dedicating the run to him. And now it's time for a simple boss fight.
This isn't good.
Now this can be an annoying boss fight, but if you have a build like this with a mass nuke in AoE, we should be able to very casually get through just real easy. Alright, and now we will take... Yeah, absolutely. We'll take this threshold. So now we know that we can be however careless, just don't die. And we're going to always have like more than 100 hit points to go into the next room with. And since I need to get moving on this run, that'll be a comfort. Here, I'll prove it by immediately taking too much damage in this room. We still haven't got a Daedalus hammer yet, so we'll be hoping that we'll get one of those. We do have a Charon thing to buy from here. There is a quest to buy everything from the wells, but it's not an achievement quest. It's merely a quest that exists. And in the shop, Death Defiance. Ah, we can't buy it. Too bad. Rerolls over a small amount of life. The darkness, you get 5 max HP, so that's something. But here we go. The rerolls are more advantageous than that, I think. And now we got just enough money from this that we'll be able to buy a boon here. We're sort of overdue for Hermes boon. We're gonna fish real quick though. You can never be in too much of a hurry to fish, unless you just forget that it's there, and then you can be. Oh, I'm a bad fisherman. I was looking at it instead of listening again.
I'll take this one.
And slay foes for weakness, yeah.
Let's break some hearts.
Those are all like sort of doable, but this one is nice for the wave clear in the future, and I don't really love taking revenge things. All right, so now the Lerny fight with Fun Spice, but we're just gonna drop all of our cast there, and he's gonna want to. Yeah, it's not too tricky with this build to deal with the Hydra heads. We just need to make sure that we don't get too many ads that we don't notice, because that is a way that we could take a bunch of damage. Because basically a cycle or two of these, and it's all we'll need to drop it in. Because, yeah, it's 1200 for a 3-cast cycle. Man, I would love to get a nice Chaos Gate. Really boost this up. Can we get... Oh, yeah, that's a double kill there. Very clean. Yeah, if you know you're going to get the Dionysus boon, this boosted boss fight, not too tricky. Get him in the magma, drop a bow, drop a hit. Oh, that's the real head. And now we're in good shape. With the happiness of the Dionysus boon, we know that we're going to get to 50% HP anyway, and then there'll be a fountain. So now she's going to shoot him in the face with love, and, well, of course, no one can resist the power of love. That's the power of Aphrodite, as the song goes.
Claim the bounty.
6 heat, moving on up. We have lost a stock already, which is, you know, bad. But we're going to keep on with Dionysus. Yeah, 16 more encounters. It should level up this run. And if not, then we'll... Wait, we should stop at the Well of Charon. Even 20 should be enough for something good. Potentially, no. Because if you just get, like, the Braid, that was giving us 50% more cast damage. So we're already cast enhanced, and then we're just dropping really, really huge hits there. Now, the build doesn't have super high single target on movable target damage, right? But maybe this hammer will help. What we're hoping for is thrust. You get like 200% thrust damage. You can also get like huge damage boost against armor. Either of those would be wonderful. I don't have any special at all yet, but I mean, it's likely enough that we can find something that's good for it, but... Because we have taken the heat that increases the abilities of armored foes, the Daedalus Hammer upgrade that lets us do more damage to armor could be quite nice.
I'm out.
Alright, Dash Strike hits twice for 200... Nope, we're taking 200% more damage for backstabs. The build is not built on that, but it doesn't have to be for it to be awesome, right? We already have 220 hit points. We're going to take the money... we're just going to try to do this room sort of careful, with the knowledge that if we do it very uncareful, we'll still end up with the same amount of hit points as if we do it moderately uncareful. So we'll gauge how responsible we want to be. You know, about halfway in. There we go. Drop in a bomb. Boom.
It's no use.
Our cast improvement went away, but here we go. We got another better one. We're not going to take the special improvement just because we have no synergy for it yet. Pomegranate or money? We'll take the pomegranate.
Oh, good.
11% on the attack, or 30 more damage on the cast, or 1% crit. We'll just take the pure attack damage. Since we have the very solid synergy on backstab now from the hammer, we'll be good in that direction. Here we go, Artemis.
More strongbows.
Here we are potentially in some trouble, but it shouldn't be too bad because our auto attack deflects, so even if we don't know where they are, they probably won't hit us too many times.
Not yet.
Alright, someone is shooting me from somewhere else. Alright, yeah, it's like, I am not paying enough attention. This is careless behavior. We're almost below the threshold where we'll get more health if we just, you know, run at it. But I think the room's almost over. Yep, there we go.
Lady Artemis.
And we get critical effects to armor. Meh. All of these are bad. We're going to reroll.
Not what I need right now.
This is what we need. So now, anytime we hit with anything, it's going to do the little tracers. And then we take a dual boon here. Yeah, it's going to do the little tracers. And the point of the tracers is that they can crit. And then we'll get potential marked for death things after that.
Would you by any chance?
Here, and we'll take 10% reduction, or the, you know, dash weakness is fine here.
Zag,
Had to do it.
We're already kind of under threshold, so we just need to make sure we don't, you know, get hit for a stock, and then we're fine. But actually, now that I say that, we're taking rather a lot of damage, so we need to quit getting hit at all. That's a better plan. Not thinking that we're fine, because we are not. We are not fine. Alright, we're about to be fine, though, right? Right? No, we are getting hit by so much from these Dionysus. I guess they're wine sinks. Alright, there we go. And we're at half HP again. And now, Nectar to life gain or Fountains for everything plus bonus damage.
Cheers to that.
It's also like a whole nother thing because of our build that the pomegranate was likely to be very good. Here, Hermes, we take over Dionysus because we could get, like, you know, attack speed. We could get all sorts of really, really awesome stuff here from Hermes, potentially. And I love that they are all standing together there. That was good stuff. We haven't, like, got a Hermes boon yet. We have a reroll to spend on it. That room could have been really nuts, but it actually ends up being totally fine. This is like real late Elysium. I think we've got like maybe an Asterion fight, maybe a boss fight instead of him, and then we should be pretty far in.
With the old boatman, my associate that is, that you could beat him in a fight.
He thinks I could beat him twice in a row. I don't know about that. All right, we're gonna take 20% on attack. Yeah. And then life for pomegranate. We'll take pomegranate. This room could be hairy, but yeah, our build is very, very solid for clear. I don't know how great it is for boss fights. We've got decent damage if we can just, you know, we just got to wait for him to stick in a place, and then we'll be fine, I think.
Delicious.
But 1% crit on everything. Yeah, that's the way to go there. Here there is a Chaos Gate. We're not going to it though. This is too close to a boss fight. Maybe that's not the right call. Maybe we could have got something that would be easy and good.
I can't.
But I really hope we can get a Patroclus door for to get our stock back. But I mean, I think the build can deal Hades like without dropping one, probably, but I would prefer the security. We've got a big max HP pool though. Here, okay, so we could buy a Death Defiance. Yep. All right, so we'll buy the Death Defiance and not buy the Braid. We've got 2 Braids ticking already. If we buy the Braid, we can't buy a boon here. Greed is good. We're going to buy the boon. If there was a hole in a money thing in here, then we would have been able to get away with it. But it's all good. So Athena boon for special or deflect for backstab things. I think here we take higher backstab damage. We could do trap damage reduction, but that's silly. We're fine.
You'll have to excuse the champion there, short one. He hasn't been himself.
That's good, because you had me worried for a moment there.
Oh, he's upset. Theseus is not himself. We beat him so many times that he's sad. He finally realized that nobody is impressed with him.
Hail, King.
I'm not afraid of death. Grant me your power.
Not yet.
Yeah, so Theseus loves to stand still. I just need to not drop a stock. This fight's going to be over soon. I just need to be careful for a bit. Okay, and then I'll just die instead? No. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's already fine. It was Demeter that was doing a thing that I was standing in the middle of, I think. It's alright. It'll be fine. And the cup is 8 encounters from leveling up. Do we stick with it or no? We're going to go to the Patroclus Spear Point. Because I want to get out, right?
Should help.
And that's why we're doing it.
So close.
Because all of our efforts will be for nothing if we don't get out. And am I like taking more damage? Is that one of the conditions of the pact? I forgot what I put on. It was just like something that I hadn't done, and then the one for extra abilities and such. Alright, here we go hammer first. And there's a bunch of things that are great. And we're going to hope to get any of them.
Not now.
There is an Athena boon for sale, which we've got a couple of rerolls, and you could get an extra life out of 2 of her abilities, but we'll only be able to use 1 reroll on that, so if we find something in the meantime that seems advantageous, we'll take that one first. Then another wave of them. Yes, okay, bunch of nasties this time, but they all want to stand in one spot, and that's good for me, not so good for them. Poisoned, get that taken care of. Need to pick up our cast, drop these, get the poison cleared. That is the good thing about the Patroclus Spear Point, though, because even for all that, we're still in quite fine fettle.
I'm empty.
And we get thrust for 200% damage and 40% great. This thing is such a good ability.
Let's go, Stygius.
It's just unambiguously great.
I think I see a fish. Mine.
And we got a little gup. Here we take the Aphrodite boon first, because we'll probably, you know, like if we get out, then we'll get out. But there's plenty of Aphrodite boons that'll be solid to interact with what we've got, because we've got it on the dash. So if we get something that like makes weakness last longer, or make them take more damage in addition to weakening them, that could be good. Here. Do we buy both of these? Yes. I feel like this is going to be the final one. And if it is, then both of those will be excellent.
Hey,
it is the final one. I made the right call.
In the name of Hades.
And now we get longer weakness effects. There we go. We're not going to be buying any more things. We got 100.
Coming right
yep, and I don't think it's worth it to push it for anything else, so. 1948 at the door. This isn't going to be any kind of record run, but that's all right. All we have to do is win. We said that last time.
No matter how often.
All right, let's go, old man.
Get out. Beware, boy. Wretches of the underworld, heed me and rise from the earth to do my bidding. Darkness.
Yeah, the thrust increase. These are basically my ideal to Daedalus hammer enchantments on the sword. You get just massively increased damage, essentially for free. All you have to do is do a 3-hit cycle, and then you get a huge increase in power and crit. And then if you can do it on a backstab, you have like hugely increased there too. then you, you know, since I'm so partial to Athena, you often get deflection, backstab increases, and then it all just works out well. Alright, this isn't clean, but we're alright. This is gonna be fine. Cause yeah, 37 hit points. We have 2 stocks left. We've got a big Athena call to pop him with.
Not yet.
Yeah, and we've got big single target now. If I can quit running into his attacks anyway.
Hungry for more, I see.
Ow, that hurt.
I'm empty. Go back.
Alright, maybe the key is to just push through and quit trying to play any kind of... Okay, I didn't do that on purpose. I was being ironic about not trying and not playing smart. Alright. Time to act like I can lose. Drop the bombs, evade, just stand here. Okay.
I can't.
Oh no, you're joking. Hit him.
Boil your blood.
Not now.
I was like, I should be able to work this pillar. What? No, no, no. Just stop getting hit, Self. Just stop getting hit. He's so close to dead. He's not going to get another invuln cycle. Alright, I have 44 hit points, and he is so close to dead. He's dead. He's gone. Yeah, we got him. Alright. I knew I had him. I knew I had him. 6 heat in the bag.
Charon, take me home.
Charon Rhodes, take him home. Hooray!
In the name of someone very sore right now.
A slow clear, but hey, you know, 6 heat. Now we've done it with 2 different things. And, a nice little run. Got a couple new achievements, so that feels awesome, because that's, you know, that's what we're doing here.
Appears to take repeated deaths in stride.
And then we die again.
Here comes another one for him.
Taken by the Styx. It'll be alright. We'll get better.
Not bad at all, really.
He's finally
Zagreus.
returned.
Even among those born longest ago within the deepest reaches of the underworld, I have seldom encountered anyone so united with the darkness.
Yes, united with the darkness. Is she proud of me for doing the mirror thing?
The darkness. I've just been picking it up here and there, although for quite a while since you mentioned it. I'm not sure that I feel any different, though.
Surely that is not so. Think back on when you started all of this.
It's
you
true.
now know so much more, are capable of so much more.
Huh, I suppose.
Yep, I'm a big hero now. And now, slash benefits fulfilled. Dark Reflections fulfilled for 8 Titan Blood. Man, that's a lot.
The Mirror of Night. It's made me strong.
And we're supposed to beat Charon in 2 successive battles. I don't know how reasonable that's going to be. in there. So we got to do a lasting consequences, the jury summons, forced overtime, routine inspection, and approval process, and that's what's left there. But we get those are the achievements fulfilled now. So slash benefits, dark reflections, and now I have just 10 achievements left to get. Some of them seem like they'll be pretty easy. All I'll have to do is try to manipulate it a little bit.
Hey, how's it going?
And some of them, I don't know how we'll do it.
My spear.
But we'll figure it out. We're not going to take the Guan Yu spear, although we could. I think for the spear, we're just going to level up the Hades spin.
Yeah, that one's
But I can't decide what I want to do with the bow eventually. None of that matters because I don't have time to do another run right now. But we're going to go ahead and put the Dionysus cup on. No, we'll put the Ares thing on. We'll put the Dionysus cup on some other time. We'll just we'll see about an Ares build with the spear. See how that'll work out. No, not the Guan Yu spear.
Baratha. Hades. Looking good.
That spear.
less yak and more.
But as we put Skelly into the ground again, and he claims to be too young to die, you know he's really not.
Good as new. Got it.
Alright, and we actually do get a bounty for Heat 0 here, but that's not going to be useful. But we need jury summons and then approval process, so if we take less boons, then it takes Alfar, and this is terrible. And we can give them more move speed and attack speed. All of this seems very, very sketchy. We'll try it with there'll be more of them and then do more move and attack speed. You know, we probably won't get out with that. But that'll be the setup for the run when we return, if I do it. But that's all I've got for you today. I've got to get back to my obligations. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hades, and pretty good stuff. We are really chipping away at the achievements now. There won't be too much left to do.
That is a sound.
Maybe we just need to try harder, you know. It's hard to say. Well, it's not working right now. Until next time, that's all we've got. We'll chat with the old man and all of the other friends and stuff when we return, but that'll do it for the video. So I'll see you guys later.